Everyone in the neighborhood knew him. The quiet, gray cat with kind eyes and a soft, steady walk. He didn't scratch, didn't hiss, and never caused trouble. While other cats darted through fences and knocked over dustbins, he simply sat on porches and watched the world like a wise little guardian. No one really knew where he came from. He just appeared one day, thin and tired, and chose a small house at the end of the street to rest. That house belonged to a woman who was often lonely, though she smiled at everyone. When she opened her door and saw the cat, he looked up at her as if to say, "You don't have to be alone anymore." From that day on, the cat never left. Every morning he waited by the door until she woke up. He followed her as she watered her plants, sat beside her while she drank her tea, and curled at her feet when she read. When she felt sad, he would gently press his warm head against her hand and purr, a soft sound that felt like comfort. The neighbors noticed something special about him. When children walked home from school, he followed them to make sure they got home safely. When someone was sick, he sat quietly by their window. When there was trouble or loud noises, he stayed close to those who were afraid. He didn't need to speak. His kindness spoke for him. One evening, a storm came. Rain poured and wind howled through the street. The woman slipped on the wet steps outside her house and fell. Before she could call for help, the good cat ran into the rain, meowing louder than anyone had ever heard. He ran to the neighbors, to the doors, to the windows, refusing to be ignored until someone followed him back. Because of that good cat, the woman was helped and safe. After that day, the whole neighborhood treated him differently. He was no longer just a cat. He was their little hero. But he never changed. He still walked softly. He still purred gently. He still chose kindness. And every night, when the woman went to sleep, he curled beside her as if guarding her dreams. Because that is what a good cat does. It doesn't just live in your house, it lives in your heart. Thank you for watching.